Just off the shores of Lake Erie, we are at First Energy Stadium in a city aptly named after its founder, Moses Cleveland, way back in 1796. The folks here in Cleveland, even though all the down years, have never stopped supporting their hometown guys, and we got evidence of that a moment ago as the Browns made their entrance. They are ready to do battle with Marcus Mariota and the Tennessee Titans. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
All day, baby. Let's go. Let's go.
This is Dion Lewis now in his 9th NFL season. And he'll wind up with about 6 up past the 30 to the 31.
All
right, Brad, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
They'll come up down 2nd and 4 from the 31. Now Lewis. And he's going to lose yardage. He'll be backed up to the 25. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. Working out of the gun, Mariota. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. And their inaugural sack of the game coming from an unlikely source.
You mean it wasn't a linebacker? It wasn't a defensive end?
It was somebody like you.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, that's a surprise for the offense. That's not what they normally get when they think about pressure.
Landry now on the return. Almost out-kicked his coverage there. 48-yard punt, but 10 on the return. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. For the Browns, good starting field position as they have it 1st and 10. Now the 3rd leading rusher among rookies last year, it's Nick Chubb. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
The Browns opted not to pick a running back with their first 2 selections at number 1 and 4 in the first round. They circled back in the 2nd round and got a really good one to Nick Chubb out of Georgia. Broke off a nice run there, and that's where he's good. Good vision, able to see where the hole is.
Pressure comes, and down goes Baker Mayfield. Cameron Wake with a little wake-up call as he gets in there for the sack. Mayfield in this Browns offense staring at a 3rd and long now after the sack.
Switch. Check 26, check 26. Right there, 54, right there, 54.
3rd and long for Mayfield. He's going to fire one deep, middle, a fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard, and they will take over at the 29-yard line. He was looking for Landry that time. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. Mariota now. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Well, if you look at this Week 1 matchup on paper and you see the Titans' name next to the Browns' name, you're thinking, there can't be much history there. But if you factor in that the Titans used to be the Houston Oilers, well, there is good history there. Because these 2 franchises were division rivals in the old AFC Central. That was before the 2002 NFL realignment. So there is history, albeit way back in the rearview mirror. Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on third. On is Kern, the punter, to send this one away. Now Landry. Nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. That opening drive ended with the INT. It did lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin. Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back. Cameron Wake picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Here's Mayfield. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on 1st down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Mayfield to throw it. He finds Beckham complete. And they work this right upfield across the 45. They get 20 yards there on 3rd and 19 and an unlikely 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Set, 20. Check, watch 54, watch 54. Time to go, night. Jim. Alert. Pistol. He's checking. Crash.
On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
Set, 180. Mike 5-4. Pistol. Watch QB's out. Hey, alert 3.
On 2nd and 11 now. Mayfield is going to fire one deep. It's caught inside the 25. And touchdown, Cleveland. Beckham, 55 yards. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on 3rd down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a 1st down and change our momentum?
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the 1st down run goes backwards. From the gun, Mariota. Caught right side, it's Lewis. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. He missed on his first 3 passes, was 0 for 3. Now gets a connection. Maybe that'll get him going.
Yeah, it wasn't a time for panic, but there was some concern because once you start in a certain pattern, you're wondering, can you get out of it? And that flips the other way, too, when you're throwing it really well. In this case, now he's got his first completion. They think he might be off to the races.
On 3rd down, Mariota. And he's got a man, Corey Davis. they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
And the Titans first down.
Hey, one.
First down, Mariota. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Corey Davis, the intended receiver, but it'll be second down.
Well, partner, so much for the mismatch. How about the guy at the second level, that big linebacker, able to run with the receiver and make a play on the football?
A second down run with Lewis. Well, he's got some breathing room. That one covers 29 yards. First down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
So first and 10 now from the 30. They'll stay with Lewis here on first down. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll in fact tackle him behind the line. It was Denzel Ward in from his corner spot there to take him down for the loss. After 7-0 on EA Sports. They go play action. Mariota. He's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. The #1 pick, Myles Garrett, coming in to drop him.
Enough takes to start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Mariota will need a big play after the sack as the Titans come up 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Mariota. This one caught by Davis. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. He'll get 17 back there, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
So 3 drives now for this offense, and that field goal gives them their first 3 points.
So if you're an offensive coordinator and you're averaging a point a drive, you're in the wrong line of work, aren't you? You got to find a way to unlock the key to these defenses and put some big points on the board.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about, hey, we're going to milk the clock here. We just have good ball control. This is the NFL. 7-0 leads. They don't last very long unless you continue to push the envelope on offense.
First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
54. Hey, we're 33. He's coming. Up. We got double up. SOS.
A toss play to Chubb. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13.
54.
Yo.
Hurry.
Yo. 54.
What's that?
Check. Watch 54.
Throwing. Mayfield. Man open. That's Damian Ratley. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 31-yard line.
I know we just saw a nice throwing catch, but how about the big guys up front buying that time? Yeah, that's exactly what they did. They created time and allowed the space to happen, and it turned into a really nice play.
Real.
First down, Mayfield. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
180.
54 Mike. Back, back, back.
Run. Point it right. Kings.
Check. Shift. Watch the shift.
Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. They'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line.
The
passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Mike, 54. Here we go, D. Here I come again.
To throw, Mayfield looking middle, and it's incomplete. Jarvis Landry, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
It's always tough for the guys throwing the football when they think they've got a completion and the ball's almost there, and then someone sneaks a hand or two in and bats it away.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
He's crashing.
From the gun, it's a give to Chubb. And he'll only get this to the 14 as he'll come up well short of the 1st down. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
The kick by Joseph is good. And they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays, and when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And it's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3-point CD.
If you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not have the balls go through goalposts.
A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
At the 30-yard line.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Mariota will throw. Complete to the tight end Walker, right side. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
1st down, Titans.
Our score 10-3 with 2 minutes remaining in quarter number 2. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. Really good defensive effort. They were all over that little swing pass out to the right side before lost yardage.
Terrific read, better execution, and done with a lot of enthusiasm, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
They saw it all the way, ran to the football, and caused a nice play for last yardage.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll make it 3rd down.
It's a gain of 6.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Mariota again. Open man is Taylor. He's got it. And he gets it down to the 48. Enough for the 1st. Now a timeout called for by the offense as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this 1st half. Mariota going to bring him up 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. Now Lewis here on 1st down. So he got 3 at 1 tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
Nice 7, let's go. Defense wins championship, baby. 58, come on.
On second and 7. Mariota. That's complete. Middle of the field to Humphries. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. The offense on third down tonight, 2 for 5 to this point. They're looking at third in the nose of the football. Throw. Mariota throwing the out route incomplete. That's Taylor. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. It'll be a pickup of 4. Good enough to earn him yet another first down. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
Let's go, let's go.
So 3 seconds here remain in the half on as the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. On the right hash, officially this will be a 51-yard attempt. And this one looks good. It is good. All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the third. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. Is fielded at the 2. And he'll take this across the 25. A couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they'll go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
See if they do just that. On first down, Hilliard. They'll be brought down at the 21 after a pickup of 4.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead, give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop it.
Out of time, guys. Out of time. Let's get off the field. Let's get off the field. Sponge, sponge, sponge. No, no, no.
They go with Chubb on second down. They'll get it inside the red zone, but only for a couple down to the 19.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
You got nothing. Check it out, read. Check. Crunch, crunch, crunch.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And he gets it to his running back, Nick Chubb. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
Real. Check, 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 check. Check, check, check. Slam, slam.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's second and goal. Mayfield looks to throw, and it's caught. A 10-yard completion, but still now facing third and goal.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes third and goal. They'll give it to Chubb. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. That winds up being a 4-yard loss and leads to fourth down. So out comes a field goal team now for the second time here today. This will be just a 21-yard attempt. Explosive is good. And that'll open the lead up to a touchdown now at 13-6. A good drive gets them inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
And credit the defense, too. Make sure that happens, because that was the old bend but don't break approach. Made sure they contained them when they absolutely had to and forced the field goal attempt that went through.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though. Put something on the board, get some momentum here at half two.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know what they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
On 2nd and 7, Mariota throwing the out route incomplete. That's Davis. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Titans.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
Here's the former Heisman winner. It's Derrick Henry. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's another 10 yards on that one and another first down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you, because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 41. To throw Mariota. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. Throwing again on 2nd down. Mariota. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. Took till the second half, but finally a red zone opportunity here. 1st and 10 right at the 20. Mariota going to give to Lewis. Into the secondary again. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Taking it in from the 20 as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Extra point put through by Succop, and that will tie things up at 13. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away.
The Browns take over. First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point
kicker.
Exactly. You put it through the post. That's going to help him at contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked him.
I don't know about that.
Toe bad.
I don't know about that. Super toe.
And this will go for 5 up to the 33.
I'm going to hit you all day, baby.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 2.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
180. Mike 54. Coming. Watch twist. Watch twist. Real. 54. Mike 54. You run. 6 guys. Check 6 guys. Watch out.
Mayfield on 3rd and 2. He's got his tight end, David Njoku. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. Third down turns to first with that 5-yard pickup. Just week one, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10.
Alert, alert! Alert, alert! Shift, shift!
A run for Nick Chubb. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
Hey, alert, alert! Alert, alert! Got!
And again, it's Chubb. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
Loss of 2 brings up 3rd down and 8.
Second, 180!
Right there, 54 Mike. You can't block me. You can't block me. Alert 3, alert 3. Alert 3. Shift, shift.
Say. Check 37, check 37. What's up? What's up?
On 3rd down, Mayfield. This is caught. He hits Landry. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 3rd and 7.
Let's go!
That's another Browns.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch.
What's up?
A 1st down throw from Mayfield. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Logan Ryan. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So how about that for a momentum switch?
We're in the 4th quarter, and it's a tie game. You've got to take care of the football here. Now's your opportunity to take the lead right out the window, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They run. This is Lewis. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Mariota. Over the middle, that's caught by Taylor. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
1st down.
Mariota now 11 of 15 through the air. Here's 1st and 10. They go jet sweep. This is Taylor. And he's going to take this across the 50 into Browns territory. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on 1st down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
Okay, just like that. Just like that.
On 2nd down, it's Lewis. A 3-yard pickup on 2nd and 4. Now they'll need to convert here on 3rd and a little more than a yard. That's some good tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line.
Yeah, defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to 3rd down. Get me into a position where I can make one more play and get my defense off the field.
On 3rd and 1, here's Mariota. Henry's got it out on the left side. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 25-yard line. A 4th quarter score from the Meadowlands. And the Jets have just scored to extend their lead. A win would be their 2nd on the young season. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They'll run on 1st down. Lewis. Lewis has the first down and then some. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Dion Lewis, already his second touchdown here this opening weekend. And the Titans have taken the lead. Important extra point up and through. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know what, a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Trying to get it to Landry there, but it's going to be second down. That would have been a tough catch, but in this 2-minute drill, those are the ones you really hope your guys come up with.
Yeah, you don't want your guy to be able to take the out because it was a tough catch. You needed him to come up with that one, because if he does, it alters the perspective of this 2-minute drill, doesn't it?
Baker Mayfield, as a rookie, 3 times he led the Browns back to victory in the fourth quarter. What can he do here in year number 2? They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. The Pro Bowler Odell Beckham, the intended receiver, and it's third down. So back-to-back incompletions, now 3rd and 10. And first things first, before you think about marching the ball down the field, you got to move the chains.
You're exactly right. Got to get back into focus here. Get the first down. That's what's vital to them.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
On third down, it's Nick Chubb. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A good play there as the Browns strike for 16 and a first down. Probably had 60,000 thinking pass right there, including us in the booth.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That was a big call, big guts on that one. And guess what? That run, it'll pay dividends.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
Run. Under 10, under 10, 10.
Mike's 5-4, Mike's 5-4, Mike's 5-4. Rip left.
Mayfield on play action. Now Mayfield lost the football, but fortunately he's able to recover his own fumble. That could have been trouble.
That was a big oops right there. But how about his ability to correct it? Loses the football, able to get it back himself.
Yeah, pounced right back on it, keeps possession. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. They'll look to throw. Across midfield and inside the 45. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
Let's go, D. King.
Back to throw. To the right side, he's got one. Complete. And he's taken down inside the 30. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. Mayfield now 11 of 17 passing thus far. He's got his guys a 1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. He's got a man wide open. It's Landry. And now with 6 seconds remaining, they're going to burn their final timeout. They'll come out in the pistol. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. So that'll back them up 5.
Check 25.
The situation changes a bit now. First and goal from back at the 10.
Right there. 54. Right there. Right there.
Back to throw. His ball is caught. It's a touchdown. And now in the final seconds, they're a PAT away from likely getting this thing to overtime. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we may very well be headed to overtime. Fitting for what's been a tight ball game. We're all even at 20 now as the kick's away. This will be fielded at the 6. Pretty move. And we've got free football. 4 quarters done, and we're dead even. We'll have overtime. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick 6 or fumbles the ball that gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
Let's go. The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
Yeah, as we said, they control their own destiny now. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Hey, I'm on alert! I'm on alert!
The first throw in overtime for Mayfield now. He's going to air one out, and that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
I'm laughing to myself because I could just hear in film session, but Coach, I was throwing to Odell Beckham Jr. Of course I thought he was open.
They'd love to go deep downfield to him, though, such a threat.
Yeah, a rare incompletion because most of the time we expect him to actually come up with the catch.
Check 4, check 4.
Mayfield from the gun on 3rd down, going up top. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down. The temptation to go for it probably there. Always is, especially in overtime. Got to punt it, though.
I think you're right. I think that you absolutely have to punt it away and trust your defense, especially for a little field position here, but you're so right about the temptation. Another way to satisfy that, though, line up in punt formation and fake it. That's another way to get it done.
At their own 14-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Their defense did its job, got the stop. All they need is 3, and this is over.
Couldn't have done much else other than score themselves and end it. But they turned it back over to them, and now all they need is a field goal to win the game. Excellent job by the defense. Can the offense finish things off?
Part 1 is done, now part 2.
Let's go, defense. Our time. It's our time.
They try again with Lewis. And some space here. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 27 yards there, a 1st down.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
Big stop, G. Big stop. Let's go.
Mariota on the delay to Henry. And he's going to take this across the 50 into Browns territory. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
What can Mariota do in the 0-2? Going underneath for Lewis. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield.
Some people call it a shuffle pass. Some people call it a shovel pass. All you're trying to do is open up the middle of the field, flip the ball forward. In this case, they didn't gain any yardage.
So negative yardage, a loss of 3 on second down, and that leads to a tough third down call. Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the number one thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
The call for a fair catch, and it's made at about the 23-yard line. They're pretty woeful there, just 23 yards on the punt. And the offense will take over. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try to get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before and realize it hasn't worked for someone else. And maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Let's go, let's go! Hey, 180! 54! I hope you brought your left because I'm about to take you to school! Check 3, check 3!
First down, Mayfield. Forced out to his left. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up second down.
Well, he strung it out as far as he could, and I like the fact that he kept his eyes downfield, but he finally ran out of time and room. But I'll take that over forcing it downfield and possibly having it intercepted.
Watch the twist, watch the twist. 54, Mike, 54.
To throw again on second down. Mayfield. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Oh, he almost had it. Would have been a big interception here in OT. Instead, it'll give him another shot on third down. They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion.
Hey, watch the ball. Pick the edge, pick the edge. Come, come. Check safety, check safety. Check.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And the two men come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively, brings up 4th down. As a fan of the NFL, for an opener, you can't ask for much more than this overtime in week 1.
I know it's hard to believe that some people may not have been watching our game, but I'll bet through social media they found out this one was snug and getting into overtime, and they flipped over here in a hurry. This is fantastic. If you're a fan of ball, you love these types of games.
So they'll play the field position game here as a very nice punt is going to pin him back.
Yeah, it's almost like watching a game of tennis, or do you prefer ping pong? You know, back and forth like that? That definitely was excellent, wasn't it?
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get on the shadow one goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again, so it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
Hey, here we go. Watch the pass. Watch the pass.
Mariota on first down. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Jannard Avery Leading the surge there as he drops him for a loss of 6. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
Let's three.
Throwing, Mariota. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. From the gun, Mariota. And they get to Mariota here as he's dropped on the sack. Myles Garrett able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. To throw is Mariota. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. And a 2nd timeout called for by the defense. They'll be left with just 1 remaining here at OT. Mariota will need a big play after the sack as the Titans come up 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Mariota. Oh, and it's intercepted. Hooked up by the former first-round pick, Demarius Randall. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
180! Real. Let's make these babies cry all the way back home, yo. Let's make these babies cry all the way back home. Kill. Hey, turn it. What's that? Switch.
A give running right is Chubb. Now they string that play out nicely. He's stopped before he can turn upfield. No gain, 2nd down. And with just 2 seconds remaining, the timeout is called here in OT. So now this one's going to rest on the foot of their 2nd-year kicker. And with just 2 seconds remaining, the timeout is called here in OT. So now this one's going to rest on the foot of their 2nd-year kicker. This to win it in overtime. And he got it. The kick is good. In overtime, he's able to split the uprights. And it's pandemonium in the dog pound as the Browns are going to win the football game. We were just treated to an absolute dandy in this one. A great finish in overtime with a long field goal. Everybody, including us, on the edge of their seats. Quite a game.
And it's rare that you get a game into overtime that it doesn't turn out to be a dandy, right? That's what we saw here. And just what you were talking about, a long field goal to win it. So definitely not a gimme. So there was tension all the way through until the ball went through the post.
But it did go through the post. Ice water was in his veins. So for Cleveland, they needed overtime to do it, but they get the Week 1 victory thanks to the field goal. And they will hit the road next week to take on the New York Jets. Meanwhile, for the Titans, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.